apologies. I am super sorry, right? So I think it's very much important. So I think it's pretty much all right. I think it's pretty much important for us to make mention of this statement of fact that you might not have the absolute statement of absolute truth on what exactly to do in the market. And by that, I'm not saying you would be clueless, but I'm saying I'm going to be dropping a question. Once you do not have a very clear truth in the market, I've said it now and I'm going to be saying it again in the live room. Avoid it. Avoid what? Avoid it. The answer is avoid it. So that's it. Avoid it. When a trade is unclear, do what? Avoid it. And I hope everyone gets to answer that. So yeah, exactly. When a trade is not clear, avoid it. Don't be in a rush, right? To just, avoid it exactly. Because now the point is, if you don't avoid it, you're going to be getting yourself to be shot in the leg. I'm serious. Like those of you who've been trading, and those of you actually, those are some people are here on this stream and they're very good traders. I tell you, I really can say that. But really, if you do not know all of these metrics we've been giving and stops we've been saying, I tell you guys, you just see lots and lots of uncertainties being the definition of your market trades, right? So that's it. And so for me, I looked at BOM right now. I think BOM is more of a bullish one than a bearish one. So I close all my trades, right? Exactly. Thank you so much, Gillian. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you, everyone who participated in the question. I'm going to be asking again. Exactly. You've got to avoid trades you're not sure of. It's important, very much important. So, and I was thinking we're going to be having a trade on BOM right now, but I don't seem to understand what is happening on BOM. I'm going to look at Solana and of course other coins which we could actually potentially spot some nice trades on. So if this is your first time of coming, I want to appreciate you and say, hey yo, thank you for coming. Subscribe, keep following us on every other platforms, our crypto platforms, HTX, everywhere. Please subscribe, follow. Our trades here are profitable. Today we're going to be making money. I'm telling you, we're going to get a trade. I promise you that. Just stay put, stay true to the variant. We're going to be so done. Right, I've been keeping my eyes closed on FTT, and I hope you all can just look into the market and say, you know what, I know what's going to be doing. So possibly I would be spotting out some things. Let me look at Link. I still do not see any reason to trade BOM and maybe BTC. And so I think I'm going to be keeping my eyes open, right? So opened. And I hope you all can see that. Yeah. Hello friends, I'm doing some greetings. Welcome to live. So it's interesting, right? And I think it's necessary. So let's make out some trades, right? Let's find something. Let's see what the market is doing. I think BTC's clue is as important as every other thing. Right. Look at Link on a weekly time frame. This is what I get to see on Link. We have a market shift of structure. We have this. So what is essentially happening is our Link is going to be leading us to a new high on the weekly time frame. I already spotted an MSS, right? And so if I take this one off and I call this an MSS, so we have a very strong demand. This is an high, and we actually forming a low on Link. And that implies that Link is potentially going to be running upward. But on a daily time frame shortly, we seem to have seen Link making a very funny trend. Looking at this on the line graph, you get to see that this is a low, that's a high, it's a new low, and whatever, we might be leading to a new low. And I'm actually indecisive as to what exactly to do on Link, owing to the fact that even though we made a new low, this point didn't break above this point. So many things right now, the questions on the market seem to be uncertain, and whatever trend you get to meet in the market is the trend you would be trading. So essentially Link look more bearish on the short term than it will look right. So don't forget, I think I'm going to exit on Link and come back to BTC. My perspective on BTC includes that we're very, very bullish. The downtrend here was broken, right, by the market shift of structure, and it is expected for the market to potentially come here after I break out a retest. So there are possibilities for us to see BTC coming as low as this, which is my old expectation. But as we are trying to understand that, we still see the market forming a very crazy narrative. So I think if I'm going to be making any trade right at all, it's going to be me making a trade on BTC short, right? Like maybe a 5x short, just like that, right? I think BTC is going to be like the gameplay, right? So you have this eye, break of structure, that, this, and then we are here. We're going to be leading our way downwards. And so I think the only one I'm going to be potentially getting a close on or a close call trade on is BTC. I'm serious. So if you're still, I don't know what exactly to call that. If you're still uncertain, right, as to what exactly you want to do in the market, I would really suggest and advise that y'all stay put, right? Very important that you all stay put. So I think that's pretty much what it is. I'm trying to bring some so Jesus Christ, I was about going to open this short right now, BTC. In any ways, that's my opinion. I might just wait for the New York session to give me a very strong countdown, right? So wow, so let me invite some persons. So all right, so I think I'm gonna look now for the London New York session. So look at that, we already got to this top. I don't know if I were patient or maybe I would see up to continue, but in a way, from the morning, right, midnight, today is 19th, right? From midnight, we've had the consolidation market all through from London to New York, right? I think we just have to focus on what we've got. So I think we're gonna be selling. What I want to just do is for me to wait. Right? Essentially, I know we're gonna be selling, right? Crazy, but I want to wait for us to, I don't know, to have the New York session. That's gonna like 1 o'clock. So I took a short from here. I took first profit here, and the second one somewhere here. So yeah, this is it, right? I'm expecting more volume. I'm not saying that. And that could mean many things, right? It could mean the market wants to see I aim for some particular point. This is a POI also, which I'm going to be making you all see. It's a POI, right? And that still does not imply that the market cannot get there. So I think what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be waiting for the and of course this particular point where we are, it's more like an expansive wedge. Look at that. So you see that expansive wedge kind of forming out, right? It's not really my thing of my way of trading, but of course it's one of the metrics you can use to confirm certain trades. So it's just for us to wait till 1 p.m. I'm going to be looking at that, and that's 1 p.m. Nigerian time, and that's going to be like 12 p.m. UTC. So no, so that's it. I'm going to wait for that and see what the market is going to be doing. So keep your eyes closed, and only for the meantime, what we can just do is don't forget the chart I drew, which is expansive wedge. You might just let me use a line graph to keep things simple. See that? Right, we're gonna have something like this top, something like this gonna possibly happen now, because you wonder how. Now that's some possibility. So this is possibly going to be happening, and let me bring you back to the candle chart. So right, I could actually make a very funny move on that, right? We'll say something like this happening, going long from here, reward to risk ratio, and then we're going to be having a short following that here. All right, everyone, you're so welcome back. Now, the thing is this, so sorry. The thing is this, I made you all see the opportunity to go on a buy. Now, this particular trade we took is like a $128 profit right now, right, on the demo account, and of course, we are on profit on a real account, which I am not indebted to tell you amount. So it's important, you can see what I said, right, that there are more likely. So I didn't use a very real fund, a very big fund rather, to make this trade, but a very short one, when I think, as I said, I could afford to lose, as you all can see, because essentially on the long run, what really matters is that the what do you call it, the markets will give you all a obvious clue of what it's doing. It must just be your whole duty to it must be your duty to, how do we put this now, it must be your duty to, sorry, it must be your duty to make the most of all of that, right? So look at that. So now look at that, we're rising all along, and that's how it's going to be rising. I think, in my opinion, if I close this now, we're on profit. I'm going to move the stop loss above the entry, right, and that's profitable. I'm going to be netting like a sizable unit of the profit rate. Plus $20 already guaranteed on this trade. If you took the trade with us, right, those of anyone on YouTube, you would have been a profit, right? And so that's just to let you know that what we're saying, right, on our real account, we want 11% up. All right, and so you're saying that is already happening, right? This is one of those ways to make money. Imagine that, like, a 5k used for this trade, like 10% already is like $500, right? And I'm already beginning to think of closing the trade. I wish I could close partial. I wish I could actually close partial. So I am essentially going to be closing the partial. Let me just close half of it if there's something like that, right? So I'm closing partial. I already did that, and I'm going to be leaving the rest to run. So see that on today's trade, we have $75 netted in profits, of course, and that's been the journey. We would have this one run all along to that top. And so that's to let you know that this is what we're talking about when it comes to this trade. So when it gets to this top, we're not going to be entering the shorts at 64,300. We're going to be entering the short at $64,500, and I hope you all get to see that. Now, this is the way you do the trade, and I hope you get to see that. I'm going to be stopping this live stream soon. All right, up like 60% on this particular account. I'm gonna be netting it off when you get like 20% or whatever, maybe just gonna be closing that up. So this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. This is how you make the trade, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for the new followers. I think it's interesting to make mention of this. So this is how you make the profit from the market. This is how you make the profit. So Fridays, you want to be tuning in here. We're gonna be having every Friday trade. We're gonna get 64,500, 64,300. And then from there, we're going to prepare to sell the market from 64,500, right? The market's on 63,988, 64k. We already smashed that, and this is what we are doing, right? This is what we are doing. So tune in every Friday. We're going to be trading. Trade with me to win. Trade with me to win. I'm going to be having that particular episode. I'm already up 21%. I'm going to be closing this trade right now. So boom. I mean, that's how you do it, right? So my narrative as regards the market buying up or selling was very, very right. And of course, that could imply a whole lot of things. So we're going to be taking this profit right now. Soon, 130 up. I'm going to be closing this, and I'm going to be wrapping this live session, right? So I think we're already up on a 2:1 perspective. So we're already like on a 2:1 perspective profit. So we're like on 64,100 literally. I think I'm gonna close this as like maybe 150, 200. I think I'm literally done. I don't want to take so much time because I'm actually going on a mission, going out today. So I would say peace out to everyone who came today. So Fridays, join me, trade with me, win with me. I'm gonna be having that session every Friday, I think. So just 3 minutes more. I really want to appreciate you for coming. So we're gonna be jamming the weekends. Fridays we're gonna be trading with me. That's the session I'm gonna be having, like. So all right, I think I'm gonna just close it right now since I'm done. So I closed already the one on the live account. So this is, we already made how many dollars today? $200, right, on the demo account. So and that's how it goes on live. I also made the same. I mean, I also made profits also on my live account. All right, so I didn't make up the 200. I'm just being honest. So that's it. See you some other time. Peace. Love you. Love you. Bye. 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 Bye.